I didn't want to see that lady. I didn't want to see that lady at DCS. Why in Arizona? Why? Because first of all, she ain't got what I want. You ain't got my two sons, Tajay and Jordan, Tajay James and Jordan House. Then we don't need to talk. That's the way my attitude with this. And that's the way I was feeling, to be honest, when I was looking at her. She's a white lady with some glasses on, four-eyed. First of all, you ain't got nothing to say to me in a letter unless you got my kids. And then she told my mother that, oh, I have not heard anything from the foster parents or from Emily's house family, but you know his social security, you know his date of birth. What do you mean you have not heard from the boys, my boys? You have not heard from my boys, my sons, but you got his son. You know, and you talking about cops. You mean to tell me a cop can't find my son? You mean to tell me DCS can't find? They don't want to tell me where he's at because it's something they probably doing to him or doing to both of my kids. So they not going to tell me where he at because they know that they probably have done something wrong. That's why they have not brought them back, because they probably did. So I don't even know if those kids are alive or not as I speak. That's how scary this is. That's why I said that never get your neighbors involved in your business. Never have the neighbor make any type of reports. Announcer Pachico is my neighbor from Brookwood in 2012. That was my neighbor. And then she became a cop because she wanted to find out what was going on in my household. And she used the school situation with Mary Starks at Deeks Elementary in 2012. I was going through all that stuff in 2012 about what was happening with my son, Tajay James. And that's why that older man, he kept telling me, hey, you need to fight that case because I'm seeing some stuff that I don't like. He said, I'm seeing a lot of things in vision that I'm not liking about that lady, Announcer Pachico, and that lady, Mary Starks. I'm seeing a lot. Even a cop came by and told me that lady was a KKK. The teacher was a KKK back then. So she was ex-KKK. Whatever she was not good for my family. You know? So if I didn't get those kids, I don't even know if my sons are alive. That's why I'm so irritable and frustrated, because I don't even know if they're alive or not. I don't even know if Tajay James, my son, is alive or not. I don't even know if Jordan House is alive or not. And I gave birth to them. Tiana Brown did not give birth to those kids. And Megan Robertson, that was working that case in 2016, she had no business just giving them to Emily's house family, which is my husband, my ex-husband. He's my ex-husband. She had no business doing that. First of all, you're supposed to write a notary letter saying where you want your kids to go and who you want your kids to be with. Okay? And then another thing, they weren't supposed to severance no rights. That is going to have to play into politics under family law. You are not allowed to severance rights any longer. The civil rights have worked too hard for black people and white people to have their rights. She shouldn't have never severanced them rights. I don't care if you don't get along with the mama or not. If somebody took Megan Robinson kids, she'll be sitting up there crying and shit. She wouldn't even know where her kids at. That's the same thing you did to the black lady. Because you better believe they're going to reap what they sow. Even Domingo de Garza, he had no business getting involved. So what if you're in politics? It's not your kids. You're not married to me. You're married to Marie de Garza. To Marie. You're not married to me. What the hell you doing in my family? Sublet. He don't got no business in the family. You got strangers that's in the family that don't even supposed to be in your family. Announcer Pachico. And this is what I was thinking to myself. I said, okay, these are strangers in my family. I got strangers that don't even supposed to be in my business. Rebecca Prujan, she don't even supposed to be around. Nicole Mackley, ain't supposed to be around. These are people that I didn't even get along with.